Now Pogba pushing forward for me. Great cross coming in. Maybe Kylian Mbappe with the header. Go on. We've taken the lead at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 37 of the Manchester United Career Mode series. Today's episode, we've got Champions League action. Finally, the Champions League begins. We've got our first game away from home. Should be a lot of fun. If you guys are enjoying this Manchester United Career Mode, drop a like in the video. That really helps the channel grow. 1,000 likes would be awesome. And make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 Career Mode content. Before we get any further, a quick word from today's video sponsor.
This course will make you dominate all of your friends. I use quite simple tools in order to do it. Implement some of these tools to your game style and you will start dominating your matches as well. My ambition has evolved to become the most successful FIFA player ever. But another thing is to also share some of my experiences, some of my tips and tricks. Because if other grows, the community will grow, and that is one of my ambitions as well.
The story of this one is whoever loses it will go out of the PGL Cup here in Bucharest. There's the ball inside, there's the equaliser as well!
You can have different game styles, you can have different strengths and weaknesses, so it's very important to customize your very own game style. This formation is super balanced because it allows you to create your own play style, play it your way, and that is why so many pro players use it. The formation is just freaking solid. So Mbappe gets it here, and when he thinks that we're actually going to maybe make a La Croqueta there or continue forward, we're going to flick it up to ourselves, do a cheeky Bolasie flick, and make a great volley into the far post. My name is Age, and this is my gamer's class.
I kinda already know how the comment section is gonna look like for today's episode. Everyone's just gonna say that I need these classes to improve my FIFA gameplay. Well, maybe I do, because defensively I'm terrible. But anyways, if you lot wanna get better at FIFA, check out the link in the description below and use code S2G at checkout to get yourself a 10% discount. Back to the Manchester United Career Mode, and our boy Kylian Mbappe wins the Player of the Month award. Can't say I'm surprised. He's the top scorer for us this season with 5 goals, and he's been brilliant in the Premier League so far. And there you go, just like Ronaldo in his first season with Man United, Mbappe has also won the August Player of the Month award. You know what time it is? It's press conference time, and if you guys want to get involved, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First question of the day: create a B team with the young players in the team sheets so that you don't have to make changes for the cup game. That's a good idea, and I know a lot of people do that, but I kinda prefer to not do that and just select the team before every game, and that kinda makes me alert to, which player to use when, and that's exactly why I'm gonna continue doing that. I prefer to use team sheets for, having different tactics, like we've got here the 4-4-2, the 4-1-2-1-2 wide, and of course the 4-4-1-1, so I'm not gonna be doing that, but let me know in the comments section if you guys think it is something that you really want to see, me having 2 different team sheets, then I might do it. Let me know in the comment section. Next question: you should put Lucas Hernandez in the starting 11. This is actually something I've seen a lot in the comment section, a bit of a competition between Tierney and Lucas Hernandez. Of course, it's great for the squad. We've got insane squad depth because of that, but honestly, at this point in time, I'm really enjoying using Kieran Tierney. His pace helps me so much recover from difficult situations. Of course, Lucas Hernandez is pretty quick as well, but Tierney hasn't made a single mistake so far for me, and it just doesn't make sense directly benching him. But I'd love to know your opinion. Who do you guys prefer, Kieran Tierney or Lucas Hernandez? Let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna stick with Tierney at least for this episode. I really enjoy using him. Next question: would you put Mbappe in right wing and Rashford in that striker position? I've seen a lot of comments about this, and there's one particular reason I won't be doing that. First of all, Mbappe can play as our lone man, as our striker. He's very good at that. Look at his specialities and traits, and apart from that, he has got 92 finishing, which definitely helps him in that aspect. And if you look at Marcus Rashford, he's only got 85 finishing. I mean, I know 85 isn't only, but it just shows Mbappe is going to finish like almost every chance he gets, which makes him a better striker, and that's why I'm using Rashford as a winger. So I hope that explains it, and I'm going to continue doing that because we've signed Mbappe for such a huge sum of money. It just makes sense using him in that striker role. That's it for the press conference. Let's move on. The golden boy, the £150 million signing, Kylian Mbappe, wins his first Player of the Episode award, deservedly so as well. He scored a brace against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and that's why you guys voted for him as your Player of the Episode. A quick season goals update before we move any further. We have won every single game in the Premier League so far. Let's keep it going to maybe try and complete the Invincible Challenge. 3 clean sheets so far is actually pretty good for my standards. I mean, you already know how many stupid goals I concede defensively. Mbappe with 5, hopefully we can score more with him. No games against Liverpool and Man City in this episode, so we can't really affect the Derby Days challenge. And only 1 goal for the future looks bright objective. I'm hoping to maybe make progress with that in today's episode, as we do have a Carabao Cup game. The Champions League begins. The group stage is the first game of the group stage. You guys know how important it is to start off with a win, especially away from home. If we can get ourselves a win here against Slavia Prague, it'll be huge for us. So we're going to try and do exactly that and start off the Champions League in perfect fashion. This is the team that I've gone for. A few changes here and there, like Ruben Neves coming into the lineup. I've been enjoying using him lately, so he gets the nod ahead of Casemiro. Martial is back in the lineup. Mbappe starts. Tierney starts as well. That's our team. Let's go get the win. It's been a dull game so far, but De Gea forced to make a save there in the 37th minute. I mean, no attacks from both teams. I guess both teams playing it really cautiously because it's the first Champions League game of the season. Hopefully, we can try and get ourselves a goal soon. Can we maybe create something just before halftime? Go on, Anthony Martial, our final attack before the half comes to an end. That's actually a terrible cross. If Martial would have played it properly through to Dembele, we could have easily been 1-0 up there. Anyways, it's halftime, and hopefully in the second half, well, when's the ref going to blow the whistle, man? There you go, he does blow the whistle. Second half needs to be better for us. Yes, Kylian Mbappe, look at that for a touch, and there's the pace of Mbappe. That's why we've signed him. Takes it inside, goes for the finesse shot, times it perfectly and scores. Kylian Mbappe gets his first Champions League goal of the season and his first with Manchester United in a game where we weren't able to create, proper clear-cut chances. A moment of magic from Kylian Mbappe opens up the scoring. What a brilliant finish that was from him. Mbappe finding Saul brilliantly. Saul shoots and he misses. How has he missed that? Saul has been brilliant for us in front of goal on most occasions, but this time he kind of fluffs his lines. That should have been a goal for sure. Mbappe did really well. Saul kind of messed up. Not looking good for us now. Slavia could have a late chance here. Shots taken, and that was almost going in. Thankfully, it was just wide. Mbappe now in behind to Paul Pogba. Go on, Pogba. Pogba, what's he going to do? Brilliantly done there by Paul Pogba. Should score and does score. What a finish from Paul Pogba. I told you guys, this is going to be Paul Pogba's season. We're going to be seeing the return of Season 1 Paul Pogba in this Manchester United career mode. He's having a fantastic season, and now he's just scored his 5th goal of the season. If you compare this to his last season it took him until January to actually score 5 goals. So it's actually incredible how well he's performing now. Fantastic game of football as we start off the Champions League in perfect fashion, getting all 3 points from this one, away from home as well. Can't really complain. Defensively, we were brilliant, and going forward, not as good as, I probably expected, but you know what, 2 goals, can't complain. What a start to our Champions League season. Our focus now is back on the Premier League. Is up next. We've got a difficult game against Burnley, and they've had a good start to the season so far. They're in 7th place with 8 points. This might prove to be a challenging game. We're definitely going to fit in 4 games in today's episode. We've got Burnley up next, then West Ham in the Carabao Cup. I want to beat West Ham so bad, guys. They've knocked us out twice in the FA Cup. We need revenge. And then we're going to end off the episode with Crystal Palace away from home. I'm going with the strongest possible 11 for this one against Burnley. I'm definitely going to rotate the team against West Ham in the Carabao Cup. That's the competition where you guys are going to see the likes of Onana, João Felix, Mason Greenwood and all of them. So Makes sense to, go with the strongest team for this Premier League game against Burnley. It's at Old Trafford. 3 points is a must. Let's keep our crazy good run in the Prem going. You've got Saul now on the attack, out wide to Anthony Martial. What's Martial going to do from here? Chips this one into Marcus Rashford with the bicycle kick there. Would have loved to see that go in, but it just wasn't to be. And we go on the attack now. Go on, Marcus Rashford. Can we score the first goal of this game? And that's a terrific finish from Marcus Rashford as Manchester United have taken the lead against Burnley. It is so difficult for me to leave out Marcus Rashford because he's just so good in this game. Right now, if I had to pick my favorite 3 forwards that we have in our team, it would probably be Dembele, Mbappe, and of course Marcus Rashford. I think Martial is the one to miss out, but man, Rashford is so clinical in front of goal. Look at that for a finish there. Absolutely brilliant, and I love using him as my right winger, and I want to continue doing that. Go on, Marcus Rashford now. Can he score a second from here? Similar position, cuts this one back this time around, and Saul hits the crossbar. What's up with Saul in today's episode? I mean, he's missing super easy chances. I think last game he missed a very simple chance, and this game he's hit the crossbar from like that position. Maybe he's just unlucky. Casemiro inside to Marcus Rashford, who goes for the finesse shot first time, but Joe Hart, former Man City player and legend of course, makes the save. Would love to score a few goals against Joe Hart in today's game. I'm sure all the Man United fans would love to see that. Marcus Rashford now with another chance to score. Rashford, he is gonna score. He's just been on fire lately. I mean, his goal scoring form just is unbelievable, and he's not going to stop here. Let's keep it going with Marcus Rashford. I kind of like this dynamic of having Mbappe in my striker role and Rashford on the right. It just works perfectly, and there you go. Rashford bagging himself yet another goal. Could he actually get himself a hat-trick? That would definitely be incredible. Mbappe now out wide to Anthony Martial. Go on, Martial should score this. Anthony Martial shot saved, and then Mbappe on the rebound can't convert. We should have scored from that attack. And that's that for this one. Job done. 3 points in the bag. I thought Burnley were going to be a challenge, but we pretty much destroyed them. Yes, I know it's not a heavy scoreline, but we created so many chances. Defensively, we were superb. Since we've signed Skriniar, defensively, we've been on another level. So that's awesome. And that's that for this one. We get all 3 points against Burnley. What a start we've made to our Manchester United career mode. 6 games, 6 wins. Absolutely perfect. 18 points so far this season. And in second place, of course, Liverpool in there. But they're 5 points behind us. So we are absolutely balling out this season. Take a look at the top scorers in the Premier League so far. Rashford fighting with Sergio Aguero for the top spot, 5 goals each. You've got Pogba and Mbappe with 3 as well. It kind of feels satisfying to see Marcus Rashford up there fighting for the golden boot. Would love to see him maybe win it if Mbappe can't win it. Dembele and Mbappe the top assisters with 3 assists each. It's time for the Carabao Cup. We face West Ham at Old Trafford. Now West Ham, we usually beat them in the Premier League, but when it comes to cup competitions, they've always seemed to beat us. They've knocked us out twice in the FA Cup, and I want to take revenge. I want to personally knock them out from the Carabao Cup, and we're going to try and do exactly that. Andre Onana is finally making his Manchester United debut. He's going to be playing all the cup competition games for us. So there you go. Manolas Upamecano, Lucas Hernandez as well getting some game time. Dalot as well. And up front we've got Greenwood, Felix, Chong. We need to get goals with those 3 to help with our objectives. So I'm hoping we can score some. Lingard involved as well, captaining the team and playing as our cam. Aouar and Neves in that midfield. Let's go get the win against West Ham. Oh, this is not looking good for us. West Ham might have a chance, and Onana saving the day there for us. What an insane save from him. Yarmolenko, I thought, had 100% scored from there, but Onana coming to the rescue. Great to see our new signing performing already. Jesse Lingard, now Chong out wide. Go on, Chong. He's cutting inside. Still Chong shoots. Oh, the keeper makes a good save. I was trying to go near post there, but the shot was just towards the keeper instead. Oh, this is not good. Carlos Sanchez, they're having a chance for West Ham, but Onana, who's been brilliant so far in this first half, makes yet another save. What a debut from him. Corner. Lingard putting in a cross. Manolas with the header, and that's such an important goal for us in this tie. We've been garbage in this first half, but somehow, from a corner, it's the Greek god himself getting us the goal. Manchester United lead 1-0 against West Ham, courtesy of a Manolas header. Have a look at that for a header as well. It was a downward header with a lot of power and no chance for Adrian there. 1-0 Man United. Now Chong, who I think is onside, finds João Felix, gets it onto his right foot but blocked by one of the West Ham defenders. I want to try and make it 2-0 as quickly as possible because usually in cup competitions your opposition scores 1 and the game just turns completely. So I want to try and get a good advantage. Chong on the attack now, finding Mason Greenwood. Go on. Greenwood shoots and that's in as well. That helps us with the objective and also puts us into a fantastic position in this one. Manchester United 2, West Ham 0, and it's Mason Greenwood getting us the goal. Look at that for the finish though. Chong with the assist created by the Man United Academy. That one. What a finish near post. Now Mason Greenwood, look at the strength there from Greenwood as he shoots and scores. That's actually a brilliant goal there from Mason. Our number 9 right now is on fire as United have made it 3-0 against West Ham. This again helps us with the objective. And look at that again, Chong with the assist. Another goal created by the Man United Academy. This one far post and again works out perfectly for him. It's now Jesse Lingard in behind to Chong. Cross coming in now. Felix should score this and he does. A simple header. Chong with a hat-trick of assists in this game. So impressive from the young Dutchman. João Felix with probably one of the easiest goals he's ever going to score. A simple header, keeps it on target and puts it in. 4-0 against West Ham. We've definitely taken revenge and more from this game. Full time and we've knocked out West Ham from a cup competition for the first time in this series. We've taken revenge for all those FA Cup knockouts we've received from them and it is so satisfying. 4-0 as well. Such a dominant performance from us. Let's keep going. A couple of mails from our players. Upamecano is happy with the game time he's getting. At the same time, Dembele is a bit concerned. That's a bit weird. I've been playing him in most of the big games, so I'm not sure what he's talking about. But anyways, we'll play him in the next one to, just give him that bit of confidence. No way have we just drawn Liverpool in the Carabao Cup's round 4. Wow, I wasn't expecting this to happen. I mean, yes, we were going to face a big team in the Carabao Cup soon, but Liverpool in the round 4 itself? That's crazy, man. And the thing is, if we lose to Liverpool, we'll actually fail 2 of our objectives, which will be disastrous, so we need to knock out Liverpool. For now though, back to the Premier League we go as we face 6th place Crystal Palace. They've had a good start of the season, but we've had the perfect start and I want to keep it that way. I want to try and make it 7 wins out of 7 games. So let's get into this one away from home at Selhurst Park to maybe try and get the result. Now because midweek we do have a pretty big game in the Champions League against of course Roma. I've made a few changes to my team. Manolas comes back into the lineup. Neves and Aouar start this one. João Felix plays as well, but it's still a very strong team. I'm also resting Mbappe and playing Rashford up front as my striker, so hopefully he can bang in a few goals. Let's get right into this one. Now it's Ousmane Dembele on the attack. Still Dembele. Oh, look at Dembele go. He's absolutely brilliant, guys, on the ball. Ousmane Dembele feels so good. His dribbling is probably the best after Leo Messi. Among players I've used on this game. It's just so good. He's so quick with his feet. He can change direction so quickly. I mean, look at that. Those small turns and changes he makes in direction is just so effective. And then, of course, you've got the finish with that left foot as well. Dembele puts us into the lead against Palace. And here goes João Felix on the attack. Dembele's making a great run. That's a brilliant cross to Ousmane Dembele. And it's an even better finish with that right foot. The first touch was so crucial in that goal. He got it under control really well. And then, of course, Dembele is a good finisher. And he's going to put it in. Manchester United lead 2-0 against Palace. João Felix with the assist for that one. What a cross it was. And again, look at that for a finish from Dembele. So cool and composed. Dembele chipping this one to João Felix. João Felix bringing it inside, shoots, and it's Marcus Rashford who gets lucky. And that's an instinctive finish from Rashford. That's a poacher's goal there, as we've made it 3-0 in the first half itself. I'm playing the best FIFA I've played in this Manchester United career mode series so far, especially in these last few episodes or so. We're winning literally every game, we're scoring goals for fun, we're defensively brilliant. Let's keep it going for as long as possible. What a finish from Rashford, who scores yet another goal. It's now Ousmane Dembele on a hat-trick. Can he get himself a hat-trick in the first half itself? No, it's off the crossbar. Dembele's hat-trick denied by the bar. That's so freaking annoying. Crystal Palace have a free kick now just before the halftime whistle. They need to score soon if they've got any chance of making the comeback. And that's a brilliant free kick off the crossbar. We get a bit lucky there. Now Rashford in behind to Ousmane Dembele. Can he score? He chips the keeper, but it's just wide. No way. How on earth has Dembele not scored a hat-trick in this one? He's had so many chances. And that should have gone in. Would have been a brilliant goal to get himself a hat-trick. Marcus Rashford in this one. Out wide to João Felix. Felix takes a heavy touch, but the La Croqueta worked perfectly. And he hits the post as well. Why can't we get that fourth goal, man? Pogba finds Dembele. Great touch from him. Dembele shoots. And again, he's denied the hat-trick. Man, I want to score a hat-trick in this series for Season 3, but it's just not going to happen. Oh no, we've given away a simple chance to Connor Wickham there, and Crystal Palace are right back in it. Where the hell was, of course, Kieran Tierney? He wasn't marking him. Probably the first mistake he's ever made. Let's take a look at the highlight and just see what happened. So our entire defense just got pulled away. You know what? To be fair to Tierney, he was marking Sakho, and there's only one player he can, of course, mark, you know. And Connor Wickham takes complete advantage of that, and Palace are right back in it. Full time in this one as we continue with our insane Premier League record. 7 games played, 7 wins, and we keep moving. A bit unfortunate that we did concede that late goal in this one, but ultimately we got the 3 points, which is the most important thing. Dembele getting himself a brace and Rashford scoring as well. We've actually got ourselves a 5-point advantage so early on in the season. That's actually massive. 21 points so far out of 7 games. And this actually gives me confidence that maybe we might just be able to go unbeaten throughout the season. Next episode should be a tremendous amount of fun as we've got Roma in the Champions League. Should be a tricky game against them. Cardiff and Leicester as well in the next one, and RB Leipzig. So 2 Champions League games in the next episode. I forgot to talk about this in today's episode. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo, what's happening with him? So of course you guys know we sold him to Chelsea, but in the previous episode when we actually faced Chelsea, Ronaldo was nowhere to be seen. He wasn't starting for Chelsea and he wasn't even on the bench. So next episode we're going to take a look and see what Ronaldo has been up to at Chelsea. Time for a quick season goals update, and we've actually made some decent progress. Still unbeaten in the Premier League, 4 clean sheets so far as well. Mbappe, I kind of feel like needs to step up a bit more with goals and score more. Only on 6 goals so far. We haven't faced Liverpool or Man City yet. And of course, with the Future Looks Bright challenge, Felix and Greenwood have really helped us, and now we're on 4 goals, so that's not bad. Before we end off the episode though, time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. There were actually so many nominees I could have included because so many players had good episodes. Rashford was decent, Dembele was decent, João Felix was decent, Chong, Greenwood and even Onana had a decent shout. But I've gone with, of course, my first nominee being Marcus Rashford. He scored a brace in one game and scored as well in another game, so definitely deserves the nomination. Your second nominee is going to be a player that didn't score a single goal in the episode but had a hat-trick of assists, and that's Tahith Chong. We've got to reward players that create for us, and Chong did exactly that. So those 2 are your nominees, Rashford or Chong. Vote for your player of the episode. And that is that for today's episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this one and are enjoying the Manchester United career mode series. Dropping a like on the video would be really helpful. 1,000 likes again would be class. And make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. Can't wait for this home game against Roma. Should be in the next episode. And I'll see you guys next time.